just whenever you just choose your different effect that you want to play with, you can see down here the knobs just change. So once again, we're going back to what I had said earlier. There's not a whole bunch of tricky menus to go through. There's not a whole bunch of like craziness going on that you have to learn about to use this. You can just get up and start using it immediately. Makes it really, really simple. And I mean, just the results, it's just pretty amazing. If I wanted to have my full strings in my right hand and my piano in my left hand, then I can go up here. They're all set to the same channel. So I've got my piano. I'm going to take that chorus off the piano because I don't really like it. Turn it off, and there it's gone. And I'm going to take my strings, bring them up in volume again, bring this piano down. Right, so you can hear the piano and the strings. Now let's say if I want to separate them out, and I want to have my piano in the left hand and my strings in the right hand, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set my range here, left and right. So I'm going to set my range for my piano. And then I'm going to go over here to my strings. I'm going to set my range on the strings. Okay, so I've got my piano in the left hand. You can see how easy it was to set that up. So in like 30 seconds or however long it took me, I've got a keyboard split right there. You just set them to the same MIDI channel, and you just set your range, however you want to do it. You can also do that with your velocity. So if you wanted to have it when you play really soft strings, when you play harder, the piano comes in. You can also set that up. So let me change my range back here again for these two instruments so they're both like covering the whole keyboard. And then I'm going to set my velocity low for the piano. Set that to 100. And then the strings is going to play like all over the place. So I got that, and then so I've got that set up there. Okay, well let's make a little track using some IK stuff, and I'll do some stuff, you'll do some stuff. We'll mix it up a little bit, all right? How's that? Cool. So we're gonna do a little track using IK multimedia stuff, and we're going to do it inside of Ableton Live. So we've got Live going on here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with throwing some beat loops from some raw. Okay, now raw is our sample loop library that we've got going on now. Raw stands for Rex, Apple Loop, and Wave. So you've got Rex files, you've got Apple Loop files, and you've got Wave files. So you've got all your major bases there covered. For Rex, for example, you can use that in Reason. You can use it with Stylus RMX. The Apple Loops, of course, GarageBand and Logic. And then you've got the Waves, which are acidized, so you can use them with Sony Acid. And you can also use them with like Pro Tools, and you can use them with Ableton Live as well. All right, so now I've got the Universal Groove Kit in here. The Universal Groove Kit is a street price of $199, and that includes 5,000 loops in all three formats. So you've got 5,000 loops in Rex, 5,000 loops in Apple Loop, and 5,000 loops in Wave. They're all the same loops. So just, whichever program you've got, or if you've got several different programs, you just throw them in there and use them. It's very easy. Now, let's start with, start with some funky drums. Bring it down to 100-ish. Woo! So I'm gonna change it out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my main sample tank file here, and I'm just going to call it sample tank in, and then I'm going to just call, oops, and I'm going to just rename these MIDI tracks that I've made that I'm going to use to control the different instruments in sample tank. I'm just going to call this one This one's going to be my bass. This one's going to be my keys. And this one's going to be my lead. Alright? So my bass, I'm going to set this one to channel 1 on sample tank in. This one's going to be channel 2. And this one's going to be channel 3. So, if I play this, it's going to be channel 1 now. Channel 1 is going to be my bass. I'm going to go over here. I've got my Sonic Sense sounds loaded up into my sample tank instrument here. You can actually load them up into each other. So if you've got sample tank, you can load up Sonic Sense sounds into sample tank. No problem. It's basically the same engine, so they'll sound exactly the same. They've got the same effects and everything in them. So I just prefer to do it that way, just so I'm not using like a ton of different soft synths and stuff. It's just all in one, easy to use shell, I guess you can say. You want to lay down a bass line? Oh, you want to lay down a bass line? Okay. Now let's say we want to throw Ampeg on this, all right? Let's see what we can do with it. Let's mess around with a little bit with Ampeg SPX, all right? So we're going to create another audio track. And the audio track we're going to bring it from sample tank in, and we're going to bring it 3 and 4. And I'm going to change my outputs here to outputs 3 and 4. So I got it. You can see it's coming in from here now. So that's just some cool ideas of what you can do. I mean, this is Amplitude too, but I'm using it for keyboard sound. So that's just some cool ideas of what you can do to throw this stuff together, even if you're not like a guitar player or a bass player. If you're just like, if you're producing stuff and you're using all these, tools in your studio, you can put them all together in a really cool way.